Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. We're here at the American Point Title, and we're looking at a fire escape on the back side here. This is also the parking lot for this Great Southwest fire escape. We'll comment on that one in a second. Must be structurally sound, must be kept painted. First thing you gotta do is, you have more paint than rust, or more rust than paint. This is my deterioration violation. That's all I need to see from down here, that this fire escape has not been maintained in the past 25 to 50 years. This fire escape, if you let it rust that much, every one of those connections now is suspect. And I've got welded connections, I've got bolted connections, I've got connections to the building, I've got connections into the building. Look at all those rusty tears coming down that wall. That means I have evidence that the water has gotten into the building. I've got evidence at all the treads. If you look at all those treads, look at all that rust on every single tread. So you were to step on that fire escape, you're gonna fall down that fire escape. So again, all this from this parking lot. I'm down here in the parking lot. I happen to be doing a walkthrough for a building. Let's say it was that building. Yet I noticed in my pre-plans, for example, that there's a rotten fire escape here on the American Point Title Company. And look at the ladder going up to the roof. All rotten. Not painted, no verification that it's... So the owner must load test and or certify that this fire escape has been refurbished in lieu of a load test. Because right now it is 100% rust. Hasn't seen a paint job in at least 25 years. So this fire escape is in violation and could have some treads that were ready to fall. If you were to hammer test some of those, they're in very, very bad condition, as you can see from that close-up. Now, let's take a look at this fire escape here. Again, we've commented on this fire escape in the past, and as you can see, we have somebody that if that cable was to let go, it would crush somebody and kill them. Fire escape is an all galvanized fire escape, so I don't believe that there's a problem structurally with this fire escape. There is a problem though, that this fire escape cantilever is too low. Somebody can smash their head. There's people parking, so sometimes if you park the wrong way, you can possibly stop this cantilever from coming down. There's no release arm on this thing. We're getting some brickwork that's starting to pull away from the wall, as you can see up there. We get some structural on the wall. The rest of the fire escape is starting to lose its paint job on this building. I believe it is an active building. It's fairly, this fire escape is probably 25 years old, not much more than that. And we've got structural cracks on the wall there. So this fire escape does need an inspection. And it's probably, in order to load test, some things need to be verified. But it's an all galvanized fire escape. It does need a release arm, and it needs that weight box reconfigured so it doesn't drop on people and hurt them. Any questions? Fire Escape Academy Inspector Training. Here we are in Houston, Texas.